Hello students, in this video I am going to tell you about the human digestive system. So you can see in this diagram, this is the digestive system of human being and it's very complicated, you can see here. So I am just will tell you about all the organs involved in the digestive process. So first of all we start from here. You can see this is the buccal cavity, mouth, and digestion itself start from the mouth only, and detailed process I will give you in second video. So this is buccal cavity and mouth, and here you can see there are salivary gland present. See here, this and this. So there are three pairs of salivary gland, and the name of salivary gland is parotid, which is present in front and below of the each ear, and then submaxillary, or this is also known as submandibular, which is present at the posterior part of the buccal cavity. It is present posteriorly this side, and then sublingual, or uh, they are one pair present below the tongue on the floor of the buccal cavity somewhere here, because these are present at the floor of the buccal cavity. And these all three pairs of salivary gland secretes near about 1500 ml of saliva per day. So what is their function we will discuss in next video. Then there is a pharynx, and this is the trachea, which is also known as windpipe. See here, then it forwards, and this form the esophagus, which is also known as food pipe. Then there is a structure known as esophageal sphincter. See here, this is where the esophagus is going to an end. There is presence of esophageal sphincter, and when there is this is stomach, and when it going to an end, there is again one sphincter known as pyloric sphincter. So student, this is a J-shaped muscular bag-like structure, and stomach has three parts: fundus, body, and pyloric. Fundus, body, and pyloric. So there is sphincter here, esophageal, and there is pyloric sphincter. The function of the sphincter, it is a type of smooth muscles which help in forwarding the food, and also it allows the appropriate amount of food in one time, and also help in contraction and relaxation. So see here, this stomach, when it is about to an end, it has sharp end, you can see here, and this is the start of small intestine. See here, this is the start of small intestine. As we know that our alimentary canal, which is alimentary canal, or this is also known as alimentary canal, or which is also known as gut, the length is about 6 to 9 meter long. It varies from individual to individual. So see here, this is called as, this U-shaped structure is called as duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestine. Then this is jejunum, and then ileum, which is more complicated, and ileum opens into a colon or cecum. See here, here there is a organ known as pancreas. This is also known as mixed organ. Why? I will let you know. Then there is a duct. See here, this is pancreatic duct, and this is the bile duct, and this is gallbladder. This is the largest gland of the body, which is known as liver. Then you can see here, this is the large intestine. This is your vestigial organ, that is vermiform appendix. Then this structure is ascending colon, this one is transverse colon, and this one is descending colon. So these all form the large intestine. Which part? Colon, cecum, and rectum and anus. With the help of anus, all the waste material is ejected out from the body. And you can see here, this is small intestine. So what are the part? Duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Ileum open here. So this is all about the structure of the human digestive system. In next video, we'll let you about all the functions of these organs.